Today we're going to be making big, soft, bakery-style keto snickerdoodles. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell below to be alerted each time I post a new video. These keto snickerdoodles taste just like the original version we all know and love, just in a healthier package. They're basically a big soft sugar cookie coated in cinnamon sugar goodness. But I'm going to show you a few key differences between a sugar cookie batter and a snickerdoodle batter. To get started, all we're going to do is we're going to cream together some butter or non-dairy butter and some sweetener. And for the butter, it really needs to be room temperature for the texture to turn out correctly. And I will have a link on my website about how to soften butter correctly. And I'm going to actually post the full recipe in the description below. And for the sweetener, I'm using xylitol. I've tried this with an erythritol-based sweetener, and I have to say I didn't really like it. For some reason in this recipe, the aftertaste that erythritol can sometimes lend, it came out a lot stronger than in other recipes. So I really recommend xylitol. And I like it because it makes the sugar cookies have a big, soft, fluffy texture as opposed to kind of a crunchy edge type texture, which I really like. And so we're just gonna cream these together and then add the rest of the ingredients. So now the butter and sugar are nice and creamed, and we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. But before we do that, I forgot to mention earlier that keto sweeteners, they take a little longer to incorporate into the butter. It can actually take up to 2 minutes. So just be patient and keep beating, and trust me, it'll get all incorporated. Okay, so now we're just going to add 1 egg and just a little bit of pure vanilla. And we're going to beat this in, and then we're going to beat in the dry ingredients. So for the dry ingredients, to make this keto and grain-free and paleo actually, we're going to use really finely ground blanched almond flour, coconut flour, baking soda, and an ingredient that's unique to snickerdoodles is cream of tartar. It adds a unique tanginess that's not in other cookies. And sea salt and cinnamon. So now the batter's made, we're going to roll them into like a heaping tablespoon sized balls and place them on a lined cookie sheet. And this will make about 15 cookies. Let's just get them on the baking sheet here. So now I'm just going to take the cookie dough balls and I'm going to roll them in a mixture of xylitol and cinnamon and place them back on the cookie sheet. And we want to make sure that they're not too close together. They need to be at least 2 inches apart because since we're using xylitol, they will spread and they're going to be big and fluffy and soft and really delicious. So now all of them are rolled in the cinnamon sugar mixture. They're on the baking sheet at least 2 inches apart, and we're just going to use the palm of our hands to slightly flatten them. And then we're going to bake them at 375 degrees, anywhere from 12 to 17 minutes. And you need to be careful not to over bake them or they won't be soft and chewy. They're perfect when the edges are firm, but the very center still seems slightly undercooked. And then they will kind of finish setting up after you take them out of the oven. And then the texture is really perfect after they've completely cooled. So these finished baking, and then we let them cool for about an hour because remember we used xylitol, and when we use xylitol, it doesn't set up for about at least an hour or until it's completely cooled. So these are completely cooled and they're soft, fluffy, delicious, and I promise no one will ever know that they're keto and gluten-free. Yeah. They're really good. I'm excited for you to make these and share them with your friends and family. And snickerdoodle sugar. And a cinnamon sugar. They're basically a big soft sugar cookie coated in cinnamon sugar goodness.